Inspiring women leaders. Could you get more inspiring than the amazing Mother Teresa? I don't know. It's really hard to find anybody more inspiring than her, but she has a really wonderful message for us self-love leaders that I think it's important for all of us to hear. So I wanted to share some about her life because there's a lot of things about her that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think of Mother Teresa, and what do they think of? They think of the fact that this woman was so wonderful at supporting and helping others in need. They think about the fact that she was a nun and that she gave up her life to support and help others in need. And that's the main things that people think about. But I kind of look at her a little bit different, and I wanted to share this with you. And that is, did you know that Mother Teresa knew at the ripe old age of 12 that she wanted to be a healer, that she wanted to make a difference? Now, I don't know about you, but when I was 12, what I was doing was riding my horse, playing with my friends, going to school, trying to stay out of trouble. I was just being a kid. And this woman, who wasn't quite a woman yet, but at the age of 12 knew she wanted to do something that was going to make a difference. Now, one of the things that had happened to her in her life that really kind of pushed her and expanded her to this place of knowing she didn't want others to feel in pain like she has felt in pain is the fact that she had lost her father at the ripe age of 8 years of age. And we've talked about this before, but it's such a struggle as a child when you have these, upsetting things happen to you, but you can imagine losing your father would be very difficult. And what she knew and what she learned from that experience was, I want to help others and I want to make a difference. I don't want others to feel like I felt. And I have to tell you, that's why I do what I do. I don't want other people, I don't want other women to feel like they have to hide from their light, hide from their gift, as we call the love drop here. And Mother Teresa knew that she had something to give that was unique and different. And I think about, wow, do you think she was afraid? It's a little bit scary taking, get this, a vow of poverty. She took a vow that in her lifetime, she would only live in poverty. Now, I don't know about you. I haven't taken any vows of poverty, and I certainly haven't taken any vows of being rich. But I don't think I'd want to take a vow in either direction. How could you experience, all the things in life? That's how I feel. But you know how Mother Teresa felt? She felt, how can I understand the people I'm serving if I don't walk in their shoes? If I don't put their moccasins on and I don't know how they are feeling, how can I serve them and help them? And so she took this vow of poverty. She actually supported and helped people through many famines. Now, I haven't been through a famine. I probably could use a famine every once in a while, just to, just to be a little funny here, because it's a pretty heavy subject, a famine. But she would help people through these famines that had no access to food, sometimes no access to housing, no access to taking care of their children and supporting their children just with a simple belly full of rice or food for the day. And I don't know how she did that. She must have had a very strong resolve that she had vowed that she would be part of this and that she would support people and help people through not having access to anything. And you know what I know that I know? is that when these things happened, even though she was in this energetic state of serving, I know she was afraid. I know that she had to be scared looking around at the people that were not being able to feel whole and healthy just based on the fact that they couldn't have a meal. This made a big difference to her. She didn't want people to suffer. She wanted to serve them and love them up so they didn't have to suffer. And guess what? This is a pretty deep subject here. We're talking about Mother Teresa, so of course it's a deep subject. But the thing is she has something we have. We don't want people to have gone through what we went through. So we learn from it, right? Some kind of a lesson or a blessing was happening when it comes to some of the struggles and challenges that we saw in our life. And now we want to support and help others so they don't suffer. And that's what Mother Teresa's message was all about. Matter of fact, she is one of the first humans that started the movement of supporting and helping people through hospice, so their last time in their life. And one of the things that she learned through that was that we all have dignity. We all deserve to be loved. We all deserve good care. And I am so inspired by what she's done. And I wonder if it inspires you. I wonder if you can kind of look at her shoes, her moccasins, and realize she was probably afraid. She saw a lot of struggle, a lot of pain, and a lot of suffering, but she stayed the course. She didn't give up. She didn't say, I'm going to run. I can't do this. I'm going to hide. I don't want to do this. She said, I'm going to show up and I'm going to do my absolute best to support and help people. And that's what I hope you do. I hope you show up and that you help people in the grandest way you possibly can. You know, you may not be a Mother Teresa. I'm certainly not a Mother Teresa. But what I know is when I show up and I make a difference, I feel better. When I feel better, others feel better. So Mother Teresa won the Nobel Peace Prize for her work on this earth. And you know what? You may not win a Nobel Peace Prize. I'm probably not going to win a Nobel Peace Prize, but I certainly love the energy of creating a better place right now here on this earth for others that need the love, that need the support, that need our love drop. So I'm calling out to you. What is it that you need to do to create a space where you can? Do you hear a little kitty in the background? He's creating his own space over there. Anyway, where you can do what it is that you need to do to make a difference on this earth. So let's honor Mother Teresa. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, blessed day.